Let's see. What are we doing today? We're still in Ruan. We're probably gonna be in Ruan for a while because the next thing we have to do is the festival quest. And I know that there's supposed to be a lot of quests that we're supposed to do before the festival help. So we're gonna be, this entire stream will probably just be side quests. So get ready to buckle up, loosen up. It'll be a while before we progress. Random Dale, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. How was your day? How is the spice cabinet going? Okay, maintenance delivery. Escort job. Candelabrum theft. Okay. And make him leave. Okay, so what is the easiest difficulty? Medium, 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 medium. Okay, they're all medium. Okay, maintenance delivery. Looking for someone to carry maintenance kit to the Varn Lighthouse for a round inspection. Come see me at the Grande Orbital Factory. Okay, I guess since we're right here, we could do that. Slowly and carefully, most things around the house. Well, progress at least. Progress, progress. Okay. There is a lot of side quests we had to get through. I don't know if we'll get through all of them this stream, but there is a ton that we need to get through before we go to the Janus World Academy, because then a lot of these quests will be, void. Null. So, we need to do a whole bunch. You, sir, what do you need help with?
Mr. Tobias? We came here from the guild.
Oh, this is about the maintenance kit, no? Your timing is exemplary. Will you be able to make the delivery post-haste? Sure, why not? This brick of a thing is all yours now.
Brick of a thing?
Are you daft? I'm telling you, it's heavy. Very, very heavy. Here, feel for yourself. You okay with it? No bone fractures forming, to your knowledge? It's filled to the brim with replacement parts and every tool you can imagine for replacing an orbit light of that size.
It's no big deal at all. I'm stronger than I look, believe me. We just need to carry this to the lighthouse, right?
The lighthouse is pretty far from here, wasn't it? Indeed, to Vote, the lighthouse keeper. He's expecting it. And its contents are quite valuable, so please be careful as you can. I still can't believe it. Such responsibility, such strength, such grace. Oh, youth. I got all the dowels in, and it's mostly sanded up to number 220. But sanding, all the sanding. I had to do a lot of sanding projects when I was in college. I don't really mind sanding. Sanding is kind of therapeutic to me. I don't know if that makes sense.
What?
Jean told me about you too, but seeing for myself just how peppy you are lifts my spirit to the sky.
Peppy? No. We're just, professional?
You're young and that's what you are, and naturally I was worried entrusting something so valuable to potentially reckless use, but I worry no more.
Oh, God of good hunters, thank you for that. Love you, I appreciate it. Hey, how is it going? You are a recent follow. Welcome, welcome. I found your old Persona 3 female MC walkthrough on YouTube, and I've been using it as a guide for the story I've been working on. Just realized you had a Twitch, so I wanted to support as thanks for technically being the basis for it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God, it kind of terrifies me that people are using that playthrough as like a walkthrough, because like I technically didn't really label it as like a walkthrough or like a guide, but because I technically 100% of the game, people have been using it as like a guide, and I'm just like, ugh, scary. But yeah, that walkthrough has been getting a lot of views lately. I think it's because of that viral short I have. But thank you so much, God of Good Hunters, for joining the stream. And thank you so much for wanting to say hi and hello. If you choose to stay, my community is great. They'll welcome you with open arms. And feel free to chat if you want, or to lurk, whichever works for you. But thank you so much for supporting my channel and my Twitch as well. I use an orbital sander. Oh, but does it hurt my wrist? Okay, yeah, I can get that. The wrist problems. Also, wait, is a guide for this story you've been working on? We have a lot of writers in chat. A lot of people in my chat are. Oh, one of my figures just fell over randomly. A lot of people in my chat are like do writing or have writing as a hobby. It's crazy. It's like almost every single person does writing on the side. We may be young, but that doesn't automatically mean we're reckless.
Oh no. You've got it all wrong. I just meant that I wasn't sure how Old Man Vogue would take it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What? You know Vogue?
Yeah, we helped him out when he was in a bit of a pickle.
Let's just leave it at that, yeah. He leave the door open again? Either way, you know what I'm talking about, it seems. Just trying to understand where he's coming from. Being a lighthouse keeper is lonely work, so a little eccentricity is to be expected.
The lighthouse is crucial for ships to be able to navigate safely. Okay, Chloe, I was grinding a little bit off stream, and her voice actress sounds so familiar to me. I didn't look it up because I was trying to get as much grinding as I could before the stream, but I was like, her voice is so familiar. Why do I feel like I probably have heard her voice in other roles before, but it sounded super familiar to me. So the keeper's work is a very big responsibility. Gotcha. So really important work.
When he was a fisherman, he used to down plenty of drinks at Lavatar. Now that he lives at the lighthouse, though, he rarely gets a chance to have his favorite drink. It's pretty sad. I'd really like to go ahead with getting him what he wants, but, well, I probably said too much. Either way, don't let the old man's unpleasantness get to you, okay? Well, we already experienced that, so not much of a surprise that we're in for.
Okay, got it. Is there anything else before we go?
Nothing in particular. Once you're done, I'd like you to return here. Take care, and I'll see you later.
Okay.
So lighthouse it is. We just have to bring it to him, right? I don't think we should have too much of a problem because, what level am I? I think I'm level 18. Yeah, level 18. So I think that's the decent level here. Because, I was grinding in, what is it? Azurin something? I already forgot what it's called. AC. The place where its initials are AC. And I grinded there until I pretty much wasn't really getting that much experience, so I think level 18 is probably a good spot. I did get the chest that was down there. That was a pain in the butt. Not fun. But I knew I did die like maybe twice. No, once or twice. I think it was actually only once. Oh wait, this is not what we're going for. Oh, are we gonna come across that guy that we rescued from the walking sharks? They made it seem like we were gonna come across him again. When it is so sweaty in the summer that you need to get into the shower with the shirt on to wet it up and get it off. Oh my gosh. I would never, I probably wouldn't do that. That me personally, but that's probably just because I don't really like the feeling of wet clothes. I don't even like having wet hair. I can never do air dry my hair. Ugh, there's the thought of like a wet shirt. You know, no, what sounds even more awful? A wet blanket. Having, like, laying down in a wet blanket. Ew. That feeling, oh my god, I could just feel, I don't like it. I could just feel that. Trying to fall asleep in a wet blanket? Hell nah. Hell nah. I fought the damn thing for a good 10 minutes before you got it off your shirt because it clings to your skin. Starry Night Sky, welcome! You're here, you're here! How was work? Did you go to work today or was it yesterday? I remember you worked on Wednesdays. That one time I streamed on a Wednesday, you were at work. Wait, the lighthouse was this way. Yes, okay. Ooh! Not trying to run into any unnecessary enemies here. You got fired? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Looking for a new job? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, especially these days. Yeah, job market's not good, but good luck, and I hope you know, your journey to finding a new job is good, and hopefully your new job is much better. Where's the old man? Where is he? Is he upstairs? Mom used to wash my clothes in vinegar instead of soap, so if my shirts got that wet, they dissolve instead of stick. Wait, what? If my shirts got that wet, they dissolve as ew. But then, actually, does vinegar smell like anything after? Oh wait, no. Vinegar and water, that would still smell, right? Unless depends on the vinegar, I guess. There you are, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, what are we doing today? Side quests? Yes, we have a bunch of side quests for Ruron, so that's what we are doing today. Feel free to kick back and relax, grab a snack, because we're probably not gonna be doing any main story stuff today. Because I was looking at like the Crimson Tier Guide, and there's a lot of side quests that we need to do before the next part of the story. So I was like, oh well. White vinegar? Okay, yeah, then you can't smell that much. I know like a lot of people use like white vinegar for like cleaning and stuff. I just realized I'm only in June for the story and I'm on page 331 of my notes app. Dorsona helped me. Oh no, but that means you have a lot of inspiration of writing content to work with though. So that's good. It's better to have too much written than too little. We're back. Huh? Aren't you them kids from before? Oh, I can't do my old man voice. It's been a while since we were last up this way. And today we're here on another job. A request came into the Bracer Guild, so we're here to deliver the maintenance kit. Here you go. It's a little heavy though, so be careful lifting it. Yup, everything's here all right. I appreciate you bringing this all the way over here. Oh, no worries. It's our job after all. The townsfolk were actually really worried about you too, so I'm just glad to see you're doing well. Work must be tough, so take extra care of yourself, okay? Don't exert those old bones of yours. I'll do that. Thank you for your concern, blunt as it be. So does this mean you're starting to understand what it means to possess a caring soul? Nope, not really. I'm no good with those touchy-feely concepts, I guess. Why did they make Estelle... Should I say this? It feels like they tried to make Estelle kind of like a guy. Is that a controversial take? It's in X's favorite shirt now. I can't wait till temperature goes down to 10 Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that's too cold for me. But I mean, I'll take 50 degrees Fahrenheit over like 80 any day. So I guess that's fair. Are you plotting or is that your main document? You're wrong, she is a tomboy, Crypta. It doesn't even feel like a tomboy. It's like some of her mannerisms is just like the mannerisms are like the things she says. And I'm like, this is not something that I would expect to come out of a girl's mouth, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Because even if you're a tomboy, as a girl, there's still certain... How do I say this? Emotional bits that are in our nature, I guess. I guess you've still got a ways to go before you can match the level of that bracer. Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't know we're the kids. Anyway, thank you for bringing this stuff all the way up here. I best get to work. Time to start my rounds. Okay, he was actually a lot nicer to us this time around than he was last time for some reason. Well, you take care now, okay? Don't break your hip. Excuse us, please. Okay, that one was easy. Okay, so now we can go back to... Oh, wait. I think we can go back to Ruron. I'm not sure. Let me double check and make sure that none of the side quests, excuse me, are ones that I need to... I need to find off the side. Okay, so our Rod Monster, we have that one. We have this one, okay. Escort job here. Find the prototype. Already did that one. Gull Seaway Monster right here. 1 and 2. Okay, where's the second one? This is a forced boss fight as you head north of Ruron toward Benoria at the start of... Okay, this quest is for much later. Okay, lighthouse monsters. We did those as well. Maintenance delivery. Oh wait, I have more quests than I thought I did. Maintenance delivery. Make him leave. Secret of the old map. We don't have that one. Okay, we've been... During your original trek through the Gulf Seaside Way, when you first came to Ruron, you likely bumped into Jimmy, located in a smaller beach, given a Mira. Okay, you will narrate Jimmy at the Ruron Chapel, where he will tell you about... Okay. Ruron Chapel. I don't think I've been... Wait. I don't think I walked in there. Okay, so we need to go to the Ruron Chapel. And then... Warehouse key? Oh, okay, wait. I lied. I actually have more side quests completed than I thought I did. We might actually be able to do some main story today. Okay. So yeah, I just have to, well, actually it depends on how long these quests take me to do. Okay, so we have to go back to Rouen, so let's go. I've just been writing that much in the story. I don't have any of it published. I've just been writing this for pure fun of it. And we love it. I actually like sometimes like it too when I can just do my hobbies for fun without like the pressure of like publishing or trying to make it like a business or industry things. Like I've had a lot of people tell me, so I'm going to an event next month and I'm planning on like giving out freebies to the event. And so I'm doing some drawing for it. I'm doing like a lot of drawings. And I was showing them to one of my friends. And then she was telling me, she was like, oh my god, you should like print these out and try to sell them like after the event and like whatnot. And I've had people tell me before like that I should, since I do like art on the side, like I should try to like open an Etsy shop or something. But to be honest, like, okay, so like half of what I learned in school, not everything, because I studied multiple things in college. Half of what I learned in school, is this where I was trying to go? Yeah. Was art related. And after I graduated college, after having to do art for school for so long, I kind of like lost the drive for it because I was just constantly drawing and I had to do it for work, not so much for fun. It was kind of, after I graduated, I kind of was in like a art runt or something. Like I just didn't want to draw or touch any art supplies at all. And I'm getting back into it now. Thanks to like VTubing and then whatnot, when I was like drawing my own model and stuff. And now that I'm back into drawing, and when people tell me like I should open an Etsy shop, that kind of just reminds me, it's like, well, then it's just gonna become work. Like, it's not gonna be a fun thing anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, like, people who, like, have their own small businesses off of their artwork, like, yo, like, that's tough. And, I condemn anyone who does it. But I don't really want, like, something that I see as a hobby to become, like, work or, like, a job kind of thing, because then it stops being fun. Like, that type of thing. So yeah, sometimes like if you just want to write for fun, just write for fun, like go for it. I can't read maps. Wait. Go Seaside Way. Okay, wait, is Jimmy supposed to be around here? Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to meet him at the chapel first. I just looked it up and apparently it is a woman who wrote Estelle in her personality. Really? Interesting. Estelle does not feel like she was written by a woman at all. Hello, Dimmerna, welcome! Welcome to the stream, hello, hello. I've actually got a few published books. People are remarkably reluctant to part with money for things they said you should charge money for. Wait, people are reluctant to part with money for things they said. Yeah. Yeah, I can get that. Good morning, Crypta. How are you? Oh, Kana, welcome to the stream too. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you, thank you. been a busy gal lately, but otherwise life has been pretty good. Life is still going good for me. No bombshells have dropped, thank goodness. Okay, so now where's the chapel? Okay, I don't even think I've walked into the church at all in our time here. So let's actually do that. It looks like any other regular church. Oh, there's this guy. I'm doing myself just a little bit busy, that's all. Busy. You're still doing your art stuff, right? Huh? I saw you guys the other day. Nice to see you again. Oh, hi. You're the guy we met on the beach, right?
You could call me Jimmy. You really saved my skin before, so let me thank you again. So, have you checked out the bulletin board today?
Oh, did you post a request?
What, you haven't seen it? I figured that's why you were here, to rendezvous with me.
Rendezvous? In the chapel?
Well, I kind of stand out here, don't I?
You look like any other NPC that belongs in this world, buddy.
I mean, it costs a lot to put up one of those requests, and I figure people will see me here and ask, hey, why are you in the chapel?
Oh, valid VTuber, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate it. Hello, welcome back.
And then I'll be like, so, that you can help me find some awesome treasure.
So, it's a treasure hunt.
Yep, I actually just acquired an ancient map a short while ago.
An ancient map? I did manage to break even on one book, but only by walking up with a physical book and giving puppy dog eyes. Oh, you know, it's really hard to like be a writer these days, and especially marketing it. I know what I've seen the couple of times I've like fallen into like the book talk side of things. So book talk, I've seen like a lot of authors will post like their books as social media. Like something I've seen is like people will take maybe a piece of media that people enjoy. Like, okay, here's one example. So when I was young, there was this movie that I really liked called Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. And in that treasure, it explores Tinkerbell's friendship with a male fairy named Terrence. It's not like the main focus, but it's like one of the aspects. And I really liked that movie when I was younger. And this one book talk that I've seen, basically it was like, it took a scene from that movie, and then it had the caption like, do you wish that there were more stories like this? Or like, do you wish that their friendship was a little more developed, or that kind of things? And then people will put that, something that like already has an existing fandom, and then they'll like, advertise their book as like, well then you would maybe like this book, and it's like a book that they wrote basically, or like my book was inspired by the story or the characters of this and of so and so, like that type of thing. I've seen some people market their books like that, like they try to reach to an existing community and then try to tell them, speaking of, TikTok Shop USA just joined my live. They'll try to like pull people from a certain demographic into their book, like that kind of thing. But like marketing is still tough. Marketing sucks. Art and adulting, Crypta. Oh, your art and adulting? Not fun. 90% of those buying never even opens the book. Really? Oh well, at least you made money of it. How are you? Cookies for you. Thank you, Valid. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the cookies. Everything is flooded by AI. Yeah, that's another thing too, unfortunately. My story was inspired by Sun Wukong Journey to the West. Ooh, I've never read that, but I know about it. I kind of feel like that about my 3D meshes. I'm bad at it, but it really calms me down to work on my starships. Sometimes it's nice to just have a hobby for fun and not try to turn into like a side hustle or anything.
And you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Wouldn't believe what now?
Leads to the treasure of the great pirate
Shrimmer? What? No way! But, I don't really know who that is.
You've never heard of
Shurmir? Does anyone know how to pronounce this? Shurmir? In quotation marks, so I'm just giving an example of what some authors do. Oh, yeah.
Aren't you from Iran? Oh wait, are you from somewhere else?
Either way. Shurmir? How can you not know? I think you got it with Shurmir. Okay, so it is Shurmir.
Don't go making assumptions. If memory serves me correctly, Shurmir was a pirate that used to, work in the waters around Ruan about 100 years ago.
Precisely. Nicely done.
For the Daily Twins doing a project. I know you guys have the Spice Cabinet, but what other projects is currently happening? I know you guys do hay every once in a while, and then building a fence every now and then.
Leave it to the Royal Academy to teach the right things. Shame about the uniform, though.
Wow, you know a lot, Chloe. Come on, Estelle. It's not that impressive. It's just a story I heard. That's all.
I'd like to ask you to look for Shimmer's treasure. The location is marked on the map. Do you remember where I was when we met before? It was a pit in a sandy beach.
The Gold Seaside Way, right? It would have probably saved time if I had managed to grab this quest before going out to the lighthouse, then we could have kind of hit two birds with one stone on our way. Oh well.
The map has that pit marked.
Is that why you were there?
That's right. I was conducting a field survey. And since I found the place, monsters have started showing up. So I figured that I should get some professionals to take over.
So, what's next after the pit?
The map shows next to the southeast of it. I figured that got to be the location of the treasure.
You might be right. Oh yeah, I need to make a note of this.
Well, let's take a minute to work out a plan. We go to the beach in Rouen, find the pits, and go directly southeast from there. Well, that's that then. You've done a great job. Thank you.
But will we ever find it? All we know is to look southeast from the pit. Yes, and considering how wide the beach is, that still leaves a large area to search.
Yeah, we just don't have enough information.
Well, good thing we have online guides on the internet.
Hey, come on guys, don't be getting all negative on me now. If you comb every inch of the beach on the Gulf Seaside Way, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere.
So, in other words, treat it like a test of endurance.
Sounds right up your alley, Estelle.
Well, I suppose you're right. But still, it wouldn't hurt to just have a tiny bit more to go on.
It's not the most efficient way to go about it, but what other choice is there? We'll just have to search the beach from top to bottom and hope we find something.
I guess you're right.
Okay, if we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know. I'm counting on you. Any treasure we find, we split it equally.
Is he not talking about, okay. I was like, is it the battle suit that I randomly found? But at least Shermer is a way better name than Sholmer. Yes. I ripped the broken storm door of the house. Turns out not only was it installed wrong, our house door was installed wrong. So everything is wrong. All right, let's go to the beach. Let me see, where is it located? This quest is called Secret of the Old Map. Okay. Okay, how do I get there? Okay, I see the location. How do I get there? Okay, I think it's an island off to the side. Ah! What the heck is that? Hey, this is my first time seeing hearts in like the green and blue color. I have no idea what these are, and I don't want to. Isn't it weird how I can just run across the side of this island like nothing? Okay, I think this is it. What is a storm door? I forgot. I like know what it is, but I don't know how to explain it. A secondary door that acts as protection for the main house door. Yeah. I don't necessarily think we call it a storm door. Where I am, we have like bug nets. Bug net doors? No, that's something different. Bug net doors are something different from storm doors, actually. No, I don't think a lot of people have that where I am. Screen door, yeah, I was thinking of that. Screen door, it's not the same thing. But I'm trying to think, like, do I know anyone that has a storm door? I don't think so. I've never seen that before. We don't really have those in Sweden. I think it just depends on where you live, I guess, or how your house is built is another thing. Skull daggers? Wow, awesome daggers.
They seem pretty ancient. From the look of them, they may even date back to the Orbital Revolution.
Well, what about this piece of paper?
Looks like a piece of a sea chart.
Do you think maybe this is the treasure that Jimmy was talking about?
Sorry, but I don't think this has anything to do with it. I'd say this probably washed ashore from somewhere else. It might have been cargo from a shipwreck.
Yes, I believe you're right. I heard that such accidents happened often long ago. Oh, so before airships, everyone traveled by water, right?
You gotta have those unique weapons: skull dagger, storm staff, meteor yo-yo. Wait, are those actual weapons in this game? Meteor yo-yo. Who uses the yo-yo?
I wonder if this beach is right on an old trade route or something then.
An old trade route? Let's see, am I supposed to... Okay, I'm supposed to report back to Jimmy. Okay. Okay, hopefully I don't run into any more monsters. That guy was running for me. Jimmy, I have your daggers. Okay, you better still be at the church and haven't moved somewhere. I swear to jeez. Most houses I have seen generally have thick oak doors or something similar. Ooh. No, I'm just having a laugh over some weapon names. Oh, I see. Meteor, because those all sound like actual weapons that would be in this game. Like, you guys all saw my Tales of Symphonia playthrough, like the joke weapons that I got, like, what? Like, not even halfway through the game, like super early on in the game, and I used them for like pretty much the rest of the playthrough because they were so good. Here in PA, most houses doors open inward, so the storm door faces outward, and their hardware is much better at absorbing gusts from there. Oh, you know what? Actually, a lot of apartments will have that, but they'll be like gate doors. Like, I think my friend has an apartment where they have their main door, and then they have like a gate, like a metal gated door right after. No, I think it's mostly in apartments where I live, not so much houses. I was rebuilding a front passenger fender for my dad's worn out truck. We got a few fender from the junkyard and it looked really good. Just a few little rust spots. Well, those rust spots were rust holes from the other side. I could poke my pocket knife through the steel, so I cut patches out of an old washing machine, and we will have to weld them. Didn't have the welder out, so I finished the day by installing a new battery mount. Damn. That sounds like a lot of work.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, you're back. Any sign of the treasure?
Well, we haven't found anything substantial yet, but we did find a couple old daggers and a beat-up map.
A sea chart. Whoa, this is big stuff. Please, let me see it.
Hey, calm down. I don't want you to die of excitement or anything.
Whoa, is this what I think it is? Oh, wow, this is incredible. This is one of Shermer's treasure maps.
What? Now hold on a second, mister. You just said a minute ago that you had the treasure map already.
That had to have been a treasure map. My map shows the location of this map, which shows where the actual treasure is.
Pirates do be doing that.
This is getting confusing.
I don't really get inward opening doors. That sounds like a hazard that could be very dangerous. I think most homes and apartments where I'm from too also have inward doors. It's just because, like, well, you don't really want to open the door, like, to outside strangers, I guess. Like, inward just feels a lot more... How do you say it? It's not like... I'm pretty sure all the doors in my house, outside and inside, are inward. Like, they open inwards. I don't know. It's just kind of normal here, I guess. I wouldn't really say it's dangerous. I'd say it feels a little more, I personally think it's more safe, or I don't know. I don't really think it matters, actually. It also helps with insulation in the winter, since it creates a dead air space that keeps the wind from blowing under the main door easily. You're tired? Oh yeah, no worries, didn't run out if you need to sleep early or anything. No worries. Door tier list? I mean, I don't think I've experienced enough doors for that. Now I am curious what kind of quality your main doors are, so I can if wind can blow under them. I mean, I don't really think, at least where I am, I don't think people have those doors for like wind, I guess. I don't know. So I just know a lot of apartments will have like two doors to their place. I think it's maybe just for protection purposes. I don't know. The exterior door are all doorable. All doorable? I know the door at my workplace, it opens both inward and outward. But then you have like some malls and like stores and restaurants that will only open, that will only be like push doors or pull doors. I think it just depends. I don't really think there's a standard here. It just depends. I know homes will have inward facing doors. Inward doors. But public spaces can be like a toss-up.
Let's not worry about that. Sometimes we have to just suspend our disbelief to get through the day. It may seem a little strange that we'd find a sea chart like that. But I kind of want to believe that there's something to all of this.
As do I. Well, it is something to think about. Well, as long as our client is happy, we're happy. Even if we're also very confused. Oh, that's right. Hey, Jimmy, what about the daggers we found with the chart?
You guys can keep those. I don't have much in the way of Mira, so it's the only payment I can offer.
Okay, I bought Joshua new blades like the last stream or the stream before, so I hope I didn't waste Mira.
Wow, this is really amazing. The sea chart is just a spectacular find. Looks like I'll be busy again real soon. Whoa, I can't stick around here. I've got to take this to O'Neill to get it deciphered. He's gonna flip.
Who's O'Neill?
Later, thanks for your help.
Okay, I know he definitely brought up the O'Neill name before. Less bad quality, more like we can get some real gusts in winter.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. So, who is he? He's an older gentleman who runs a general store. He tells lots of interesting stories, but he tends to blow them out of proportion. Yeah, I get what you mean. So I guess that Jimmy's been taken in by the old man's tall tales? Yes, so it would appear. I knew it sounded too good to be true. But if it is true, maybe that chart really is one from his fishtails.
Well, that's possible.
I guess it's a little mysterious. Hey, if we believe in it, I wonder if maybe it would pay off. Honestly though, I think Jimmy believes a little too, fervently.
Still, chasing your dreams isn't a bad way to live.
Damn, Joshua really just said the most inspirational thing ever. Okay, let's go report these 2 missions that we did and see which ones we can do next. Okay, the Bracer Guild. Okay. Alright, I doubt anything new will pop up, but let me see. No, okay. Just the ones we already have. Most of them are steel covered, sometimes fairly thick, to wood with glass windows. Oh. Interesting, Sweden used to have double doors in the past, which is gone now. The thick and solid outer door opening outwards and a thinner door opening inwards. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That disappeared in the 60s, though. I think where I live, doors depend. Like, my workplace has glass doors that open both inward and outward. And then my house is wooden doors. I used to have a glass on it, but we took it out. And then I think most people just have wood doors these days, except for stores. A lot of stores will have glass doors. Restaurants and stores have glass doors most of the time. Okay, so next quest. Actually, there is a tower around here. I don't remember if we went into it last time or not. Let's see, escort job. I'm looking to escort for my uncle who's dead set on heading out to Crone Trail. Okay, but where are they? Client is Amelia. I guess we can look for them. Escort job. Our uncle has to visit Crone Trail. Seems he may have already left. Wait, what? But where is he located? You can complete this mission in the same window. Okay. Takes you back to the wrong side of Crone Trail. Travel to northern exit of Menoria. Okay, so we had to go to Menoria. Is there anything I could do here in Ron while I'm here? Candelabrum theft. Candelabrum theft. Bleh.
by visiting the mayor's mansion in Ruan. Okay. The mayor's mansion. Have I walked in there? Where's the mayor's mansion? Probably on this side. Oh yeah, it looks like it's this thing off to the side. Ooh, bug on my leg. So many good design ideas went away in the 60s, sadly. My apartment door have a solid steel core with outer layers of wood as well as 5 deadbolts, 2 up top, 2 in the bottom, and 1 in the side. Looked up the model and it can survive fires for a minimum of 30 minutes before anything gets through, as well as lighter firearms like pistols? Ooh, are you living in a munition pilot? Hey, yo. You need all that protection for your door. Hello, I'm just gonna barge into the mansion.
Oh dear. I can't believe this sapphire glim was stolen. And why now of all possible times? Ah, you're here. I've been waiting for you to show up. Oh, Chloe's with you.
Yes, I'm accompanying them.
We came as soon as we saw the bulletin board. What seems to be the problem? As you can see, this pedestal used to be adorned with a candelabrum.
Aw, man. It really just disappeared without a trace, huh?
Things being what they are, I would like to ask you to conduct a search. What say you? Are you available?
Fine with me.
Sure thing. Excellent. Now, let me give you some background. The stolen item is a candelabrum called the Sapphire Glim. It is a fine piece of craftsmanship, dating back to just after the Orbital Revolution. A Dalmor family heirloom, in fact. It would sell for hundreds of thousands of mira, were it ever placed on an open market.
Okay, but why is it... If this gem was so important, why do you just have it displayed out in the open with no, like, glass, like dome or something to protect it? Like, why do you just have it there? Like, especially in the front door, like, anyone could just break in real quickly, grab that, and leave. I would say you're just asking for this thing to be stolen. Huh? Hundreds of thousands of mira?
I see. It's probably not an issue of petty burglary then.
Huh? It's not?
You'd have to have some kind of safe way of laundering something that valuable. So whoever took it must be well connected.
I get it. So that would rule out most of your everyday thieves.
Well, actually, money wasn't the primary motivation for this crime, it seems.
Huh?
What do you mean? Look at this card.
That which nests here is a beast more dire than any other. Continue to give praise to the spirit whose blue light was lost in darkness. What is... Tell him to be straight. What is up with these words? Free the spark and left behind, and it will be free. Ah, seeker, the eyes of Idios, we see only the truth and pass it on to you. Is this a song? Please tell me solid means all steel, but mostly open space inside. All steel. Look to the third-eyed giant which towers over this settlement. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom thief! We're about to persona this chase.
What's this? A note left behind on the bare pedestal. It appears to be written by the thief himself.
He wants us to know he did it?
So I'm inclined to believe.
Got it. If all he was after was money, this is a wee bit excessive. What he wrote must have some significance. It almost sounds like some kind of poetry.
Blue light, lost in the darkness. I'm guessing the blue light refers to the stolen candelabrum? Yes, I imagine so. The candelabrum is said to have been made, at great pains, by the townsfolk and given us a gift. That might explain the give praise to the spirit part.
Oh, I get it. So what about the last part? Sounds like he wants us to look in a specific direction.
Look to the three-eyed giant which towers over the settlement. Well, it certainly sounds like it's trying to tell us where to go.
And the destination has to be important somehow. The settlements bit probably refers to Ruran. So there must be some kind of three-eyed giant somewhere in the city. A giant. Well, it's obviously a clue. I'll make a note of it. I feel like maybe something to do with the bridge?
I could be a little used to this matter. I must be off soon, as I have other work to which I must attend. And so I shall leave you to your investigation.
Sure thing. So, first thing is to search this room top to bottom.
That won't be necessary.
Why not?
It has already been looked over by the residents. I'd like for you to search the surrounding area.
But...
The car left you with a distinct clue to follow. Don't tarry. That candelabrum must be recovered. I see. Then we will abide by your wishes.
I guess the client is always right.
Please understand, I have no desire to interfere with the professionals in this matter. I greatly appreciate your understanding. Now I'll leave you to concentrate. I'll be upstairs, so let me know if you find anything out.
Man, this is a strange case.
I guess we just have to see where that card leads us.
There must be a hint somewhere in Iran. I guess we'll just have to be patient, stay focused. Come on, let's get moving.
Well, good thing we have the internet. So this is